Hello everyone and welcome back to the Racing Spirit channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into a beloved car mod for Test Drive Unlimited Platinum, the Toyota GT86. This little coupe has built a massive fanbase in the real world, known for its lightweight design, rear-wheel drive balance, and that elusive fun-to-drive factor. But how well does it stack up in the modding paradise that is TDU Platinum? Let's hit the roads to Oahu and find out. We're going to break this review into 4 parts: the driving experience, visual and audio design, performance nuances, and where the mod could be improved. So buckle up, grab a drink, and get ready for the full analysis of the GT86 in TDU Platinum. Part 1. Driving experience. Let's kick things off with the driving experience because at its core, GT86 is all about how it feels behind the wheel. In Test Drive Unlimited Platinum, the modders did a fantastic job of capturing the essence of this car's real-life counterpart. It's light, nimble, and most importantly, fun. What really stands out to me is how the handling feels so intuitive. The GT86 has always been praised for its chassis balance, and it translates beautifully into the game. The car gives you plenty of feedback at the corners, making it easy to guide when you're at the limit. It's perfect for players who enjoy a little bit of oversteer. Whether you're aiming for tight grip driving or pushing it into controlled drift, the car delivers. I spent a good amount of time on the winding roads of Oahu, and let me tell you, this car loves the twisting. It's responsive, predictable, and lets you feel in control at all times. But here's the thing, if you're someone who prioritizes the speed above all else, this might not be the car for you. The GT86 is not about the raw horsepower, it's about finesse and technique. And honestly, that's what makes it such a joy to drive. Part 2. Visual and audio design. Alright, let's talk about the visuals. The Toyota GT86 mod in TDU Platinum is a real treat to the eyes. The modding team clearly paid a lot of attention to detail here. The car's iconic design is faithfully recreated, from the aggressive front grille, sleek side profile, and sporty rear end. Everything looks sharp and polished, with no awkward textures or glitches. Even the little details are impressive. Check out those headlights. They've got that distinct angular shape that screams GT86. The paint options in this mode are varied enough to let you pick the color that matches your style, whether that's a bold red, stealthy black, or bright white. Now for all you cockpit view enthusiasts, you're in for a treat. The interior is just as detailed as the exterior, with faithful recreations of the real-world dashboards, seats, and gauges. It's a small thing, but it adds so much immersion when you're tearing down the highway from the driver's perspective. The mod even includes stitching details on the seat. How cool is that? Moving on to the audio. The GT86 is not a car you'd normally associate with a thunderous roar, but the mod team has given it a satisfying exhaust note that's realistic without being overpowering. It's got that nice sporty hum when cruising and the sharp rust when you rev it high. It's subtle but effective and adds to the overall experience. Part 3. Performance and nuances. Now let's talk performance. This is where the things get a little tricky. If you're hoping to dominate the highway races in the GT86, you might be in for a disappointment. The car is powered by a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, and while it's great for realism, it just doesn't have the power to keep up with supercars and hypercars in the game. The acceleration is, well, let's call it modest. It's great for lower speed tracks and tight circles, but when you're on a straight highway stretch, you'll start to feel that lack of top-end speed. You'll be sitting around 140 to 150 miles per hour at best, which is respectable for the car, but underwhelming when you're going up against Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Another thing I noticed is that the gear ratio seems slightly off. The car feels great in the lower gears, but as you push it in the higher speeds, it struggles to maintain a sense of power. It feels like the modders didn't quite nail the balance here. It's not a deal breaker, but it's noticeable. Part 4. Room for improvement. Now, let's get into what could be improved. My biggest gripe with this mod is lack of customization. One of the most exciting aspects of owning a GT86 in real life is the endless possibilities for tuning and personalization. From body kits to engine upgrades, GT86 is a blank canvas for car enthusiasts. Unfortunately, this mod doesn't offer much in that department. You're limited to basic paint options, and that's about it. Imagine if you could throw on a Rocket Bunny kit, some aftermarket wheels, or even tweak the performance with a turbo upgrade. That would make this mod truly shine and elevate the GT86 experience in TDU Platinum. Another issue, although not specific to GT86, is how AI interacts with slower cars in the game. The AI doesn't seem to account for GT86's more modest speed, which can lead to frustrating moments when you're being left in the dust or blocked by overly aggressive opponents. It is a shame because the car is fun to drive solo, but less so in competitive races. Part 5. Final thoughts. So, what's the verdict? The GT86 mod for Test Drive Unlimited Platinum is a real gem for those who value pure joy of driving over the raw speed. It's beautifully designed, handles like a dream, and offers the driving experience that feels authentic and rewarding. That said, it's not without its flaws. The limited top speed and lack of customization hold it back from reaching its full potential. And the gear ratio quirks can be a little frustrating. But if you're someone who loves tackling winding roads and pushing your car to its limit in terms of handling, this mod will give you hours of fun. Alright, that's it for today's review. What do you think of Toyota GT86 in TDU Platinum? Is it a car you'd add to your collection, or are you more of a supercar enthusiast? Let me know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the best cars and mods in the racing world. Until next time, keep racing, keep modding, and I'll see you on the roads of Oahu. Take care everyone!